What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? Ugh. Oh, Gypsy Lee and Leanne. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, didn't get snow. Just it was 70 degrees and raining last night. Do you believe that? 70 degrees and raining in the Northeast. Crazy. Morning, Caitlin. So it snowed in Texas, and it was 70 degrees and warm and raining in Pennsylvania. Isn't that crazy? What's up, Lisa and Zeus? Boston Terrier Mom. Ox. Laurel. Isn't that different? Oh, man. RV Ashes in April. Good morning. That's kind of wild to me. It's snowing in Texas and warm and raining in Pennsylvania. Man, good morning. Good morning. I am having trouble with my soundboard. I might have to go send it in or replace this old thing. Big Dog Leather, what's up? Tim Untethered, hi, good morning. 19 degrees. Are you serious? Shelly, holy shit. Yeah, it was 70 degrees last night. I don't know what it is now. It feels pretty warm still. It is insane. Shelly is awesome. Shelly makes me laugh so hard. Oh my goodness. That girl, she is so much fun. Good morning, Carol. It's Trisha Boobank. What up, Boo? Sorry, my eyes are leaking this morning. Yes, I had somebody tell me, yeah, it is better than snow. I actually got that right. I had someone tell me that, Dorothea, I had coffee yet. You've been warned. Freezing. But yeah, someone told me that people like myself that worry about audio is wasting their time. It doesn't make any sense because people watch on their little phones. Morning, Ron. What's up? People watch on their phones. So people that worry about their audio is wasting their time. I thought I would laugh about that. I thought that was pretty funny. Because one, do you ever hear headphones? You ever hear of KM, what's up? You ever hear of earbuds? I know a lot of people listen on earbuds on their phone, and the audio through earbuds is quite good, I might add. So there's two reasons right there that your theory or your hypothesis of being a waste of time is fucking stupid. New Nomadic, what's up? The other one is doing just enough just to skate by. See, to me, that's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time to me because another thing, everybody doesn't watch on their phone. Some people watch on their laptop. Some of them have pretty decent speakers. And for the ones who listen on their TV, might have a surround sound system or a sound bar or whatever on their TV. So therefore, they would like the audio experience as well. And I know me here in my studio, I'm looking at a big ass monitor on my desktop computer. And even if you don't have giant speakers, you can have pretty decent little sound systems on your desktop. So audio is a part of the visual audio video quality of anything. So that means that these studios that produce movies and TV shows that go through all this elaborate stuff to have all this great audio is wasting their time. So I'm going to send them a note. All the movie theaters, I'm going to draft a note saying you're wasting your time, because everybody watches on their little phones and they have shitty audio. So why are you wasting your time and money in all this production to get good quality sound? It's just a waste of your time. How stupid is that? I use a thing called Hit Film. They have a free version. And I'll tell you what, that free version has everything you need. You could make a full feature film with all the shit that they have. So that's what I use that's what I do my audio, my video editing with. I use Audacity for the audio part of it. So what I do, it's a big, I should actually make a video one time, but then it would probably be boring and I'd really be getting told, oh, that's all a waste of time. You're wasting your time. Well, see, the thing is I like to do things at least the best that I can do. It might not be the best in the world. It might not even be the best on YouTube. Hell, it might not even be the best in my block. But it's the best that I can do. If I have the ability and the equipment to make good audio, and I have a decent camera, and I can make good video, and I have editing software, and the knowledge that I can sit down and produce a good video that's in focus, with good lighting, and do some other things, then it's not a waste of time. Again, just doing just enough to be a C student and just squeak by, that's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time and everybody around you. But if that's the kind of person that you are and you slide through life that way, good on you. That's not me. I don't do it that way. That's just not in my nature. So, what does it bother you if I want to sit down and waste my time making good audio or anything else? Because I'm not a slacker asshole like you. So, fuck off and good night. But yeah. So, Ron, sorry. What I do is like if I roll camera footage and I sit back there and I do my little bit of that talking head thing, I have Audacity running, and the audio and the camera is there. So I do my talkie thing, but in the beginning I go 1, 2, 3. So then I go into Hit Film, which is my video editing software, and I put in the video part. So it has the video, and underneath it is the audio from the camera. And then I take the Audacity video, which goes through all this, which is the compressor, the limiter, the preamps for the mics, and it's all done and everything. And I put that into Audacity. So Audacity, it comes out, and it's all pristine and nice and pretty and equal, and it's at a certain level, and it's all not peaked out and all that good shit. So then I put that in, I sync up the clap, and then I replace the camera audio with the audio from the recording software. So instead of hearing that tinny, shitty audio from the camera, I have the stuff that's all compressed and EQ'd and normalized and equalized, all that good shit. It gets replaced. And it's just that simple. It's just like in the movies when they do the clap bar. And that's what they're doing. They're syncing everything up, syncing all the cameras and syncing the audio and all that. And that's pretty much what I do. Well, you guys are lost, and you know why? Because I'm just wasting my time anyway. I just thought that was a funny little comment I got. Anybody like you, and there are others, I guess, that waste their time on audio, doesn't matter. I guess they're the people that watch on their phone and they would rather listen to, "Hi, I'm out here and it's really awesome. Would you like to see over there? There's some birds. I'm going to go over there next." Maybe they like that. Or maybe they like the audio that goes like this and then, hey, over there, I'm going to go over there. Maybe they like that kind of stuff. Slating the camera. Yes, that's right. Nomad News. What's up, man? I was just over on your, watching the replay of your, I guess it was your second live. I haven't watched you in a while, and I was checking to see what was up. Yeah, and from what I know, I don't know a whole lot about you, but from what I know, don't you work in production for real stuff? Real stuff, yeah, like not YouTube stuff, but real stuff. A Sunday rant. I was a mild rant. I just thought it was funny that someone would say that I'm wasting my time. Well, me and others like me who actually worry about our audio. Like I said, even if you do watch on your phone, you are my inspiration for good audio. Oh, well, thanks. I mean, I think it's part of the whole experience. I mean, this is a video platform, right? It's a video platform. So, if you want to put up a static picture and just talk, well, then do a podcast. Why be on a video platform? And to me, maybe it's just because I was in the music industry and I'm blind. Maybe the audio part plays more of a part to me than most people. But I know when I sit down and I watch a movie or a TV show, I like good audio as well as the video. I like the camera work and I enjoy the audio. I was working on the Fox show 911, but jumped over to Westworld. Cool. See, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome though, man. That's really cool, man. I thought I heard you talking that you worked in the industry. I think that's amazing. And to bring all that knowledge and stuff over to the small world, but yeah, scaled down. And yeah, this place is full of people that just grab their phones and film, and that's fine too. But I have the stuff that I can do more, so why not? And, boom. Speaking of mics there, I just blasted with my coffee cup. So Nomad News, he's got the stuff and he's definitely got the knowledge if he works in the industry. So why not? I love your microphone. I hate the microphones some people use. You can hear their glands producing their spit. Don't know much about this stuff, but you're awesome. Oh, well, thank you. I wouldn't go so far as saying awesome. Volcano erupted in the Philippines about 6 hours ago. Lucky it is up north. Ooh, damn. Is that the... No, this is the shore. This is the same one that PJ, what's up? Yeah, this is the shore mic. It's the same one that most of the podcaster YouTubers use. Camping chick goes up. Is that Ron? The other Ron? Ron Darrell. Yeah, I was a light man. I ran light shows with rock bands. stood beside soundmen for years and years and years. Now, have a blessed day. I got 28 cash to feed. Oh, man. All right, Dorothea. Thanks for popping in. Is this a show where we do morning drinking? Yes. Yeah, no, man. Yes, exactly. It's the same one that Joe Rogan uses. Yes, it is. It is a very nice mic. It's a real good mic. You can it's very versatile. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Plus, it's a good one that it doesn't. I mean, it's not real sensitive, but yeah, it cuts out a lot of the. If you get behind it, it cuts out a lot of the background. And I got train tracks out back, and I heard you talking about airplanes and shit. I got the same problem, but mine's not airplanes, mine's trains. So yeah. Dreaming Out Loud, what's up? Driving to the RV show, cool. You watched on the surround sound. Yeah, see it, that's... If I'm not up here and I go downstairs and I got a 70-inch TV, and that's what the wife and I watch YouTube videos on together. We sit down on the couch and watch on this giant, and I got surround sound as well. You know, when I watch movies and shit explodes and stuff, it's all over the place. It's really, I like the experience. And so yeah, audio plays a big part of it to me as well. Got the Electro Voice RE320 a couple days ago. Oh, is that the one you were? I'm assuming that's the mic you were using in the live stream video I was watching. Word. But yeah, I'm not a big sound guy. I mean, I don't know a whole lot. Like, I couldn't sit down and mix a drum kit or mix a live band or anything. I mean, I could, but it probably wouldn't sound that great. But when I got to stand or work next to so many different audio guys throughout the years, you pick up a couple little things. 3 sheets to the wind. What up? So yeah, it's all part of it, you know? To me, it's kind of like saying, you know, why did you borrow that car with a seat? You don't really need a seat in the car, do you? You just want it to go from here to there. You really don't need to be that comfortable. Why get a seat? You know, as long as it has a gas, a brake, and a steering wheel, you don't really need a seat, do you? It's just a waste of time. Who needs one of those? That's what it's like to me. It's all a part of the whole thing. You need everything, for me. And again, if you're just doing a blah, 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 well, I'm just doing a blah, blah, blah. I'm not nobody special, but badge. There he is. Everybody needs one. Went from condenser to dynamic to try to lose some of the airplane noise. Yeah. Yeah, get more directional. That's the way to go when you're doing that spoken stuff. Did I climb the rigging? No, I had people to do that. A lot of the stuff we put, you know, I was kind of like stage manager as well. You know, amps go here, there, this goes there, this goes there. And a lot of stuff you can do on the ground and it goes up. Fine tuning, aiming and stuff like that when it's up. But most of it gets done on the ground. Bad video, folks, stayed twice as long as video with bad audio. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Yeah, and a lot of things, especially like a live stream, something that's long. and people are usually just yakking. That's something that you can go do shit and listen to like a podcast, you know, like on a Thirsty Thursday. If you're doing something, you could be running around doing the dishes, doing whatever, you know, just going about whatever, and have it playing and listening. And, you know, if you hear something, you can laugh or whatever. And if you want to, you can run over and type something in, haha, that was funny, or yeah, me too, or whatever. You're something special to me, and that's why I see it. That's the way I see it. Hello. What's up, Mark? How you been, man? There's Butterbean Head. Long last road trip from the Party R. But yeah, so, you know, in that aspect too, I think audio plays a big part of it. And again, I mean, if you're out and, you know, I hate those videos where I see somebody standing out in the desert or wherever, and they're telling me all kinds of stuff, and they're pointing, and all I can hear is the wind. Toulouse. And the other ones that kind of annoy me is it's levels. Check your levels, people. I like that you throw in music beds and little openings and endings and all that stuff. Levels. Get your shit level. It's not that hard. But if music comes on in the beginning and I'm like, okay, so I adjust my volume, you know, and I'm like, okay, that's a pleasant listening volume. And then as soon as the speaking starts, it goes from 10 to 24. And I'm like, oh shit, my windows are smashing, or the other way around. I adjust the volume to the music, and I was like, okay, that's a pleasant listening volume. And then they come on, and levels. Just get your levels the same. If you put in a music bed, and the music bed, adjust that level to, I don't know, -1 dB or 0, whatever. You drop it down to -1. And then when you talk, get your voice up to that same level. -1 as an example. That way it's pleasant all the way around. Instead of, oh, there's music, let me turn it. Okay, I'm listening. Keep your hand on that volume knob, because once they start talking, you got to adjust the volume again. Or when they cut, when they're inside and then they go outside, or when they go from outside, they're in the car and they're driving. All the volumes are all different. And I was like, oh, come on, people. Volumes. Just check the damn volumes. The levels. Working last overtime, the wife has a travel bug. Yeah, a lot. If you use any kind of editing software, if you're not just recording on your phone and hitting upload, yeah, there's tons of ways just to equalize those levels. You know, you don't have to be precise or be a production manager, but damn. Post-production snobs, yes. I have hell with audio because my voice is so deep. Yeah, shit happens. Carrie Joe, good morning, BlindViews, and oh, I'm late. Outside shoveling. Yeah, I was just talking. I'm up here in Pennsylvania. Last night it was 70 degrees and raining. It's craziness. How do you get rid of scratchy, throaty voice? Don't you do nothing to that voice, Roxy. So, what I like to say, too, is, back to work just popped in and say hello. Oh, well, thanks for popping in, Mark. Have a good day, man. Don't work too hard. It's Sunday, the day of rest, for Christ's sake. But, yeah, this whole Corey passing thing got me thinking about, you know, we just lost Becky, and now Corey passed. So one, it's not been a good start to this year. All kinds of shit has been going on so far. And it's not been a very good start. But with all that, and him being such a young fellow, when you get up in years, when you see your friends around you, your own age, and then you see folks younger than you passing, it kind of rings the bell and gets you thinking about your own mortality a little bit. Which is something I never did as a younger person. But when you hit that certain age, you go, man, look, a couple of my friends are dying, and then you have these young folks. Now, granted, they did have, medical health issues, but yeah. Yeah, Corey was at the van build. Yeah, he was doing, he did a couple videos outside the van build and was talking about, yeah, he was a good dude. And that's the other thing I want to say before I get off the subject is, somebody commented about, oh, someone that age dies of heart problems. It's definitely because he's a fucking meth head or this or that. And no, idiot. The guy had a cardiac problem from the start. He had health issues. But, so yeah, just to jump to that shit, say stupid shit, that's ridiculous. Oh, if you're, because if you're a young person, there's only one way to die. I mean, you never get hit by a bus or fall off a cliff or be in a car accident or anything like that. No, it has to be drugs. Well, just because your brother, mother, wife, or whatever died young because they were some kind of meth head doesn't mean everybody is. So suck it. Anyway, but I lived long enough to annoy at least a few people. But before it didn't just make me think of my own mortality. It made me think that, okay, I need to do whatever I need to do, whatever I can do, to do the small little things that I want to do. Because Corey, for example, he knew he was sick. He knew his days were numbered. We all have an expiration date. We just don't know when they are. Some people have a heads up because they have some kind of illness. So he hit the road and went and did and saw while he could because he knew his days were numbered. Just as I know my sighted days are numbered. And that's the reason why I started watching all the nomads, is because Mrs. Views and I, we wanted to go and see while I could still see. And then the more I watched, I was like, some of these people just were like, okay, some of these folks are a little nuts. And then I saw all the issues that people were having, and the ones that were bragging that it was free, cheap, and easy, and it's the cheapest way to live, and it's this, that, and that. And I saw they were all full of shit because it's not easy and it's not cheap. But anyway, it didn't discourage me, but it just made me realize I'm a realist. My wife is half full. I'm half empty with a hole in the bottom. Shit, I was born with a congenital heart defect. Restricted me when I was young, but now I just have to watch my intake and wait. But I did that. But I did take care of my will 5 years ago. There you go. But it's just one of those things that's like, okay, it's hey, thanks for popping in, Nomad News. I appreciate it, man. And you keep up the good work, digging your studio, digging your equipment, cool stuff. Hey, good luck and have at it, man. Again, thanks for popping in. But yeah, it's just the I don't want to do, and I'm not ragging on these ladies or anybody else. I'm not doing anything. I just want to say that I'm not going to be like RV Homesteader or Butterfly Gypsy and go, oh yeah, look, here's a cheap one. I can, no. Dump a whole shitload of money in it, or not have the money to dump into it, and then go, let's cross our fingers and hit the road and be all kinds of fucked up or catch on fire and all. No, I can't do that. Even Homesteader, she was months and months and months trying to get that thing on the road and going, and yeah, it was just one thing after the other. And I have family and other things. My wife died at 45. Here 1 minute, on out the next. Yeah, she was a hard worker, but spent way too much of her life working. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah. I mean, I don't worry about it, Ox, that's for sure. But it does, when things like this happen, it just gives you that little, it's like a little tap on the shoulder, like, hey, remember, you have an expiration date. You're not getting any younger. So get off your ass and go. Yeah, that's what it does to me. I mean, it doesn't make me worry, but yeah, it does give you that, yo, hello. Remember 30 years ago when you were 25? Yeah. You're not anymore. And you probably don't have another 30 years to go. So if you want to, get moving. Oh, thanks, Nomad News. You're awesome, man. Appreciate it. And your eyesight definitely is probably not going to, you'll probably outlive. Benson Speed Shop. Hey, what's up? That's a new name. But yeah, my eyes will probably give out before the rest of me does. Maybe. But hopefully anyway. But I guess the point is that is broke, no credit, and don't care. Let others pay is her motto. That makes me sad to read. I'm a hard worker, and stories like that stop me in my tracks. Yeah, I mean, and that's one thing I can see when a lot of people say, the reason why I'm doing this van life or this full-time RV thing is, at younger. I'm not talking about the retired folks that, put all their time in and now they like the kids are grown. I got my time in. I worked all my life. I'm out and going. I'm talking about the younger folks that say, yeah, I quit my job. I sold everything and I live in a van now. Podcasts, what's up? So yeah, I mean, I get it. I really do get it. Like, why do you want to get up every day? Go in 5 days a week, 9 to 5 in it, come home, eat, watch some TV, go to sleep, rinse, repeat. And then on the weekends, go out and do, I don't know, maybe go fishing, hunting, or camping or whatever. And then Monday morning, hit at it again. And at the end of the month, all your money goes out the window because you're paying a mortgage or rent and all your utilities and this and that and the other thing. You're like, it's a big cycle. Money in, money out, money in, money out. So why bother? So I kind of get the mentality. But on the other hand, it's the way the world goes around, I always joke and I make fun that, yeah, all these RVers are going to pull into Walmart one day and they're going to go in, it's going to be empty. Why? Because everybody quit. They're living out in the parking lot. Nobody wants to work. They're going to go to the gas pump to fill. There's nobody there. They don't want to work either. They quit. They're down sleeping in the Walmart parking lot or out in the BLM land. They're not working. So you need folks. And then again, all the retired folks, they did, just like I said, they put their time in, they worked, they did the grind, they raised their kids, they paid their bills, and now they have time, they have a little nest egg, hopefully, their retirement, their 401ks, their Social Security, whatever, all of it combined. Their house is paid off and all that good shit. And they go, okay, now my last whatever, 20, 30 years, I'm out. Poof. And they go. So yeah, I mean, I get the whole, fuck it, I'm selling everything, quit my job and going, but no, that's no. And I don't have the money because I always joke when people, oh yeah, how's your blind scam going? Oh yeah, I fake being blind so I can get this giant check at the end of the month. Because being on disability is so lucrative. I have a house in the south of France. I have a yacht. I have an airplane. Yeah, because that's how good it is. No, you dumbasses. I made a lot of money when I was working. I made pretty decent money. I wasn't rich, but I paid my bills and had money left over. Now, not so much. That's right, Badge. Not everybody puts all their shit on on YouTube. You got that right. So there's a lot more. Oh, maybe work because you don't want nobody to own you as an RVer. And to get old with no Social Security to retire. Yes, Sonny, yes. And that's the thing, you know, and that's why I don't hit the road and go see all this stuff, you know, that I want to, because I don't have the money to pay all the bills here and have a truck and an RV or whatever, you know, whatever to go. I can't afford both. And I'm not going to sell everything and move into an RV full time. Not gonna happen. No. I like to go, hey, I want to take a shower and go stand in the shower for 10, 15, 20 minutes if I want to. And I want hot water the whole time, and I want water the whole time. I want to flush the toilet and it goes away. I don't want to have to go out and put a hose in the ground later. No, I want it to go away. I want to flick the switch and the light comes on. I don't want to have to go, oh, it's cloudy today, I can't watch TV. No, I don't want that. No. And I'm not going to pay $20 a day or $30 a day or $60 a day to go park and plug in. Because, hey, at $20 a day, if you do your gazintas and you know your math, that, my friends, is $600 a month. That is not cheap. To live in a van or a RV, to go to an RV park and plug in and pay $20 a day or $600 a month, to me, that is not cheap. I can spend $600 a month on bigger accommodations with more stuff than a van where I got to climb around on my hands and fucking knees, or in an RV where I got to watch everything. And no. Ninth Element, good morning. It was you and one other very wise person talking like you are right now that made me realize how blessed I am just to be able to sit still and enjoy life. Right, BlindViews, your grandpa, and where are the grandkids gonna see grandpa? Well, yeah, that's true too, you know, and that's the thing. Yeah, we all have our priorities. That's right, we do have our priorities. And yeah, I mean, like I said, if I had a way, which I'm trying to think of a way and trying to do, but anyhow, very seriously thinking about getting rid of the car and getting something small to tow behind where I can, you know, say I want to go from, I don't know, say I wanted to go visit Lola in Texas. Well, now we can hook up the trailer and go. drive and go, okay, we're tired for the night, find a place to camp or whatever. And it's spending $100 a night for a hotel room. Yeah, $20 a night to plug in or stop at a Walmart parking lot or whatever. And get there when we get there. And then do like RV Ashes and April do on the way home. If I say we're going to be here that time, be there, hang out. Then on the way home, go, hey, look, there's a sign that says there's a glass blowing place off this exit down the road 20 miles. Let's go check it out. Shit like that, Get home whenever you want to, whenever you feel like it, but have a home to come back to. That's what I need. I can't be on the road worrying about flat tires and dumping tanks and having enough electricity and where am I going to get the oil changes and that and this and that and that, Yeah, Carrie, yeah. And I mean, I applaud the folks that say, screw it. I'm selling everything in the house and I'm moving in this little box with another person. I mean, like Scott and Terry are an example too. They're in that little fucking truck camper. Those two together all the time. I mean, I love my wife dearly, but if she's mad at me, she can make me stay upstairs and she stays downstairs and we stay away from each other for a day. If we're stuck in a shoebox together, someone might not come out alive. That's why I got a van, so I could just, when I'm done, I can go home and take, yeah, but I can't do that. I'm too old and big to be climbing around in a damn van. And there's two of us, remember. I wanted to just get a pop-up tent trailer. There you go. But love having your home base. Yeah, I mean, and Carolyn, hello, dear, anyway. And I was, I mean, I don't know if you can see it just while you're doing it, but me watching from the outside, watching you enjoy your van life was one thing. And then when you got your base, it was like, I still see the travel bug that you still want to go, but I see a whole new side of things like, look, she's going here and doing this and doing that. You got your little friends, another group of friends that you go do and see stuff with. But the thing is now it's, I'm getting this tooth fixed. I'm getting this checked out. I'm going and getting this scan. I'm getting this. I'm getting that, which is stuff that you didn't do while you were out and about running around. So you are, in my opinion, taking a better care of yourself. Not that you weren't before, but it just seems easier to me, which is a good thing, and I like to see anyway. Rob Q rocks. What's up? Yeah, Lowell. That's the other thing. It's it's two of us. It's not like a lot of folks like Carolyn or yourself, Lola. It's we're more like the Scott and Terry, or Margie and Jeff. There's two of us. So it's like, and again, I'm 6'1". I got long legs and bad knees, so to be climbing around on my hands and knees on some hard ass floor in a van, all hunched over. And the missus has arthritis in her feet and hands and everything else, ankles and stuff. So yeah, that's not an option. I need to stand up. I need to stand up. And I don't want to be limited either as far as where you have to go or be. It's like, oh, it's wintertime. I have to be in Florida or Arizona. No. No, I don't want to. I don't think they make a top high enough. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, well, a van just doesn't have enough room for two folks anyway. And again, I want to go. I want to have something that at least has a bathroom, a small travel trailer, or a little class C or something like that. Probably a travel trailer. That way, we can get a truck or something that's big enough to pull something small and light to still be our daily runner, the grocery getter and all that, But then if we want to go get the trailer, hook it up and go. And if we're gone for a month or two, then we still can come home and still have home, closets with clothes and shoes and TVs to watch and, stuff like that. If you want static, you would not have your sweet back cave. Yeah, gotta have the back cave. But yeah, it's Tasha says it's perfect down here in Florida. I actually thought it's not raining now, but it's pretty perfect here too. Last night it was 70 degrees and raining. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's pretty perfect here right now, I must say. Oh, why would you want to go to Florida or Arizona? You're having never any summer in Pennsylvania. That's right, Lisa. We are. Well, yeah, but Margie and Jeff, yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I just couldn't do it in a band. And quite frankly, I don't see how Scott and Terry do it. That's a small space. But those two are great. I mean, they're awesome people. But then again, like everybody says, it's, you don't spend that much time in it either, anyway, which is true. You'd be outside doing stuff. But if it's 1,000 degrees outside, or it's cold as shit, or it's raining, or the wind's blowing like crazy, and you got to be stuck inside with somebody else for an entire day, you want to have enough room where you don't have to sit on each other's laps or shit in a bucket in front of each other. That's just my craziness. I don't know. But yeah, I don't, damn it. I admire the folks that just up and go, because I'm not brave enough. I'm a chicken shit. Oh yeah, Brenda. The wife and I, we went and we just walked around. We were looking at all kinds of RVs last summer or the summer before, I forget. But man, some of them fifth wheels, man, some of them were bigger than the first apartment I had. Fucking ceiling fans and fireplaces and steps to go up to the master bedroom and islands in the middle of the kitchen. And I was like, Jesus, this place is bigger than. It's crazy. Yeah, line screw. You and Sammy the Pooper have political discussions. Does Sammy the Pooper tell you all about leash laws? Master pooping in a bucket at age 1. Wow, no, I tell him, yeah. Well, that's like Mike living in that thing that he did, man. I was like, man, God bless him, not me. I couldn't do it. You only know what the internet tells us. you're out there, you find what you don't like. I need a shitter. That's right. Yeah, you find some of them. All right, Ron, thanks for hanging out, man. Go get some nighty-night and be safe. But yeah, there's all kinds of different sizes, shapes, and makes, and models, and builds, and everything RVs. It's kind of crazy. C-Dubs, what's up? And yeah, I mean, the variety is crazy. You could probably find just about anything you need for any kind of need. But again, I don't want to. I mean, you can find a cheap one on Craigslist. Yeah. I'm sure I could, but yeah. I don't want to spend the cheap money and then nickel and dime me to death and dump thousands in it every month to get it running and then cross your fingers and do a sign of cross and hold your rosary while you're driving to your next destination, just hoping it's going to. No, I can't. I can't do that, man. That's just not for me. All right, Benson, Speed Shop. Have a good one. I want something I don't have to have a trucker's license to pull. I don't know what's going on in my throat this morning. Guess I ain't vaping enough. Road and I still love to come home. My RV is 19 feet or so, I say. Has bathroom, kitchen. Yeah, that's perfect, Wheat Tree. Exactly, BV. And getting stranded out in the desert without cell service. Yeah. Cheap one on Craigslist, my van. But I was getting into a lifelong van conversion project. I swear I'm going on a trip in 2020. Yes, a cheap one might cost a lot to fix up. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, now, granted, you can get a new one or, a year-old one and go out and have it take a shit, too. You just never know, but hey. Still snowing in your neck of the woods, Lost? Or is it swimming weather today? You can buy RVs cheap from serial killers until they get arrested and leave the road less traveled. My tip of the day. Or the drug runners, right? Go to those police auctions. A casita. Yeah, I've been looking at the. See, I know the old ones because I have family, in-laws and stuff that. Oh, we're gonna go get a little RV, a little camper to pull around, and they go get some old thing that weighs 9,000 tons. It's all old and it's small, but it's old and everything's steel, and it has the old siding on the outside and everything. And they put it on the pickup truck, and the pickup truck just goes. And I swear, they are so heavy. So, yeah, of course I look online and I look on here on YouTube, and we've got tons of places around here, RV sales places. You just look at them but yeah. My last cheap van cost me an arm and a leg, broke down constantly. Yeah, and but just looking at, like I said, small stuff. It, has to have the necessities. A bed big enough for me and Mrs. Views to sleep in. A place to sit down and watch TV. A kitchen to cook in. And a bathroom to take a shower and take a dump. That's pretty much what it needs to have. And it has to be light. and towable with something relatively small, because I'm not going out and getting some. I'm definitely not going to go out and spend $70,000 on a truck just so I can pull a travel trailer or, whatever. That's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. So it has to be something small and light that can be towed with a small truck or a, decent sized SUV or something like that. Yeah, I'm not going in. Oh, I'm going to go buy a dolly, truck and spend more on a damn pickup truck than I would on a house in my area. Not going to happen. Yes, man, it's cheap. So if you go and you spend $90,000 on this truck and then you spend $80,000 on this trailer, look at that. See how cheap it is? No. I can buy a house for $120,000 in my neighborhood. I'm not going to buy a truck and a trailer. Just ain't going to happen. Hate towing. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to tow. We had a portable sawmill, and the wife and I would run around and we would go cut people's logs up. But anywho, the point of that is we had an '89 Suburban, which, if you don't know, is a big ass old Suburban, a giant thing, and the sawmill was 22 feet long. So between that Suburban and the sawmill, it was very, very long. And Mrs. Views drove. She's the one that actually operated the sawmill. I was the grunt. I lifted, carried, rolled, did all that. I was human forklift. So, she pulled that thing around everywhere and up into the mountains and backed it in between trees and everything. So she knows how to pull a trailer. She knows how to back shit up. She can stick that stuff in a little tiny spot. Like I said, we had that. It was a Wood Miser sawmill. You can Google it if you want. But, so yeah, that thing was like 21, 22 feet long, and she would up in the middle of the mountains and stick it in between two trees. And so yeah, she's real good at backing that shit up and everything. So, I'm sure if we got a, SUV or a pickup truck and a small travel trailer just to buzz around in, because like I said, we're not going to be living in it full time. I'm sure she could put it in a spot, no problem. I mean, when I was at Lollapalooza, I saw Carolyn. It just sucks. The cost of living is so high. Sticks and bricks. Yeah, it is high. I saw Carolyn, RV Rebel Girl, her travel trailer, her little trailer, pretty nice size, and she didn't have some big giant truck either. So, you look at other people and what they're doing and what they're towing with and what they are towing, and so yeah. And I figure if something that's relatively small is good enough for a person and a dog to live in full time, it's definitely good enough for two people to travel in occasionally. But that's the idea. And whether it comes to fruition or not, I don't know, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do whatever I can. Of course, can't snap my fingers or click my heels together 3 times and say there's no place like home and get an RV. So, I'm going to do what I can. But I guess the whole point is with Corey's passing, it kind of put that in my head of, one, my own mortality, and, hey, this dude knew he had an illness, and he had an expiration date that was probably not as long as most people's. So he got off his ass and he did something. And Miss Southern Belle, good morning. And my eyes have an expiration date that is way less than a lot of people. And instead of me talking about going and seeing and doing while I can still see, I need to get off my ass and make it happen somehow where I can go see while I can still see. And actually, the reason we have a Chrysler 300, which is a nice car. Grateful to all the nomads that have shown me what not to do and ideal ways to do it. Well, that's good. Nice element. That's cool. Yeah, you see a lot of folks that help you. Well, Badge, look at this dude, man. He's like the epitome of it. Anybody needs a hand. This dude, he uses his knowledge and his skill, and he helps so many people out, man. And he's a pillar of the society. He's a pillar of the nomad community and society in general, in my opinion. He's a stand-up dude. But I just need to go ahead and find a way. But yeah, we got a Chrysler 300 because it's a nice car. It's a nice sized car. It has all the bells and whistles. It has the screen for the nav and the radio. It's all touch screen and all that shit. Mrs. Views in the winter, she starts it from in the house and lets it warm up, and she goes out, and the windows and the mirrors are all thawed out, and my car's nice and warm and all that good shit. And we were traveling around. We were going down to Florida and visiting people and hanging out and staying. We went to just took a trip to Pittsburgh. We would just kind of drive around and go places and see things. But we spent a lot of money on hotels and everything. And then thanks, Obama. Yeah, Obamacare hit. And as soon as that did, we couldn't afford to go anywhere anymore. All our money went to healthcare and getting it done. What's up? And medications and all kinds of shit because, boom, everything just went to shit. So hopefully we can figure a way to do it. Shirley says, are you blind? I am. Yes, I am legally blind, not totally blind. I have a thing called retinitis pigmentosa. An average person, normal person, has a visual field of 210 degrees, which is, this is 180. 210 is just past, so you can actually see behind your eye just a little bit. So, the normal person has a visual field of 210 degrees. I have a visual field of 12 degrees. That means I can see that much. So yeah, I'm not blind. I'm not totally blind, let's put it that way. But as far as technically, legally, medically, and everything else, yes, I am blind. Gus in a bus, sitting in courtside, enjoying your coffee. Awesome. My coffee's gone, actually. Oh no, I do got a sip left. Oh, and it's not freezing cold yet. But, damn it. But yeah, we traveled around in the car and had fun. I mean, we went places. We'd go down to Ocean City, Maryland and hang out for a while. A couple days or a week. Like I said, we went up to Pittsburgh. Went to the Monroeville Mall where they filmed the Night of the Living Dead and all that good shit. Yeah, but that's not great then. No, no, it's not. And that's the other thing too. Wherever and whenever we drive, it's one person. Mrs. Views drives. I can't. I just sit there. So, if we get something and we're traveling from here to there, it's not like she can drive and then I can sleep and then she can kind of rest and I can drive. Nope. No tag team driving. She has to do all the driving. I can't. Chemtrail cough. Time for Jägermeister. Yeah, I'm sure a Jaeger bomb would have cleared us up. My sinuses are draining. See, it turns 70 degrees outside. That's what it is. It's kind of all snotty. I know. TMI. But I can feel my sinuses just draining. Flying J Pumpkin Spice Coffee. Ooh. Gus and a bus. Getting all fancy. I'll have a pumpkin spice latte, extra soy. Everybody's eyes are twirling around right now. Patty's Perspectives. Morning, I'm never up this early. I live 30 miles away from Pittsburgh. Oh, your hubby has visiting. Yeah, it sucks. No, I don't have a dog, Shirley. I use a cane. I walk around with a cane, but no, I don't have a dog. It's happy hour somewhere, that's right. Tea, please. Just have a few drinks. I bet you wouldn't be such a nervous driver. Oh, man. If you get sick watching this live stream, I'm going to be pissed. What town you in? I'm in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, we had fun when we were, traveling around and staying in hotels. It was pricey, but we had a blast. So, I'm sure, I'm more than positive that we would enjoy, being able to RV and stuff. But just finding something, it's that initial cost. BB inside chat, I have to head out for the day. So glad I was able to make it this morning. Always good to see you. Later. Love you all. All right, PJ. You have a good day. I always enjoy it when you are with us. I know you've been a blind viewer for a long time, and I do appreciate all your support throughout the years. You're awesome. Jimmy Buff says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yes, it is. Yeah, so hopefully the old Chrysler 300 still has a little bit of value, because I definitely don't want another giant car payment. I was so happy when that was done that I can get some decent money and get a different vehicle that I can actually haul something with, and then start looking for something to drag around and go travel. Just can't do a hotel room. Grosses me completely out just thinking about it. And that's exactly it, Ninth Element. I do too. I like going in, sitting down, watching some TV, and I can go down, get some coffee, go swim in the pool. They usually have a little gym, and lift a little weights or walk on a treadmill, watch some TV down there, or do whatever. Yep, and then grab your shit and go. Someone else has to clean everything up. That's right. You don't have to clean out the black tank either. What did you have for breakfast? Me, I don't have breakfast. Coffee. If you're talking to me, this is what I had for breakfast. Cup of coffee. Yes, that's a good point, Gypsy Lee. If you do have a weak immune system, yes, hotel rooms are not good then. That is very true. That is so very true. But then again, Neither is probably somebody's used RV either. I've been trying to trade my motorcycle for an RV or bus, and it happened this weekend. I will pick up my bus, 99% converted this week. Hello, Carolyn. Compost all the way. Well, that's awesome. 99% ready to go. A bus. Now, see, I'll tell you what. Just passed me through and wanted to say hi. All right, what's up, Bill? If I was younger and could see a little bit better, I would definitely do the bus thing. That would be cool to build out a bus, or even a big ass box truck. Either a big box truck or a bus would be cool. Yeah, the toothbrush thing, that's exactly it. I take a lot of Lysol, spray and wipe it and wipe everything down. The wife does that. She grabs, the first thing she does is she gets the remote and she either wipes it down or she pulls out a plastic bag and she puts the remote in a plastic Ziploc bag and she uses the remote for the TV through the plastic bag. She wipes down the phone. All that gross shit that everybody touches all the time. Yeah. Yep, she gets out her little Ziploc bag and runs over and she grabs the remote and slides it in the bag and uses it that way. She doesn't touch the remote or the phone. She wipes the shit out of the phone. Yeah, a little short bus would be pretty cool, I think. But yeah, either, like I said, a little bus or a box truck. Because box trucks are big. I could definitely stand up the whole way. And they got a lot of room in there. Enough room for a little short bus. Yes, please, for this smart kid. That's right. That way we can all point and go, you rode the short bus. Saying breakfast is a scam made up by food companies. He said your first meal of the day should come when you are actually hungry. Yeah, exactly. Well, breakfast is just that. If you break it down, you're breaking the fast. And the fast is you went to sleep for 8 or 9 hours and you probably didn't eat right before you went to bed. So you fasted for, say, maybe 10 hours, maybe 12. And whenever you get up and you go, I'm hungry, and you eat, it's called breakfast because you broke that fast of not eating for that 10, 11, 12 hour span. That's all it is. It doesn't mean wake up and run down and make eggs. No, you're exactly right. Whenever you get hungry, whether it be noon, 1 o'clock, a brunch thing at 10:30, whatever. Yes, you're breaking the fast. Number 1, pal Steve. How many people read the Bibles in a hotel? That's probably good. That would be a good thing to know. 5. Passenger van, like there's so many local transports. And see, Sandy, those things like that, like I've been to Harrisburg a few times. Route to Gettysburg, yeah, Gettysburg's not far. Skateboard the parking lot there. But yeah, Sandy, those passenger vans like that and buses, see, they are made to haul people. They have the transmissions, the engines, the suspensions, and all that. They're built, definitely built for that, for sure. And like Technomadia, who got that big old, Greyhound bus type. It's an old bus. I mean, it's built to hold and haul a whole bunch of people, and with the belly compartments for all their luggage and all that shit for long hauls. And that's what they're built for, So they're going to last. As opposed to, like, say, a Class C. And it says It has a weight capacity. We'll just say, its max weight is just 10,000 pounds. Okay. So that means, yeah, you can throw 10,000 pounds on it and drive it around. It's not really built for hauling 10,000 pounds 24/7, 365. People max out the weight, and it's a recreational vehicle. It's not meant to be driven up and down mountains and around and 24/7 and not have a brake and not ever have any of that weight taken off. And then people go, why don't my brakes work? Why am I always blowing transmissions? Because you max it out the weight capacity and you drive it every single day when it is built for throwing mom, pop, and the kids in it and using it a couple weeks every year. Not every day. That's just not what they're built for. Now, I'm sure they're probably beefing them up a little bit now, but, people say, oh, I have a 2-ton truck. I have a 1-ton truck. So I can throw 1 ton of bricks in it and just drive it around all day, every day. Well, yeah, you can, but your suspension is going to take a shit, your transmission is going to take a shit, and your brakes ain't going to last. Period. All right, RV Ashes in April. Have a good one. You guys have fun. Oh, I guess I've been on here babbling about nothing for a long time, huh? That's right, schoolies. Yeah, the school bus, like I said, school buses, they're meant to be driven. Box trucks and shit like that, they're meant to be stuffed full of shit and driven around. Most of the school buses don't leak except for the escape hatch in the roof. Yeah. Comfortable to drive because of that factor. Picking up kids every day, stop and go. Yeah. Yep. Magic bus, yeah. Great attitude. This soft rant, yeah, soft rant Sunday. Soft rant Sunday. But yeah, what got me off? What is your favorite verse in the Bible? Ooh, I don't have one. I haven't read the Bible in a long time. I used to have to read it. I went to Catholic school. I had to take a religion class. Cargo trailer is hard to beat. Yeah, they'd be fun to build out too. But yeah, like I said, if I was younger and eyes were a little bit better, I'm looking into a tiny U-Haul trailer conversion. Lifted. Yeah, I would build out a bus or something like that. That would be fun. But yeah, I just don't have the time or the ability anymore. It would take me too long. I can still do stuff like that. It would just take me way too long. With you in hotel rooms, I live at the beach, and every hotel here fights bed bug. Yeah, I have friends that work there. Even the 5-star ones. They're 5-star bed bugs. Oh, that's funny. They ain't ghetto bed bugs. They're 5-star bed bugs. They drink your blood with their pinkies out. Oh. All right, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out. That was funny, Felicity. I like that. But yeah, it is true. Yeah. Bed bugs don't discriminate. They don't read the reviews. Oh, man. The chemical meltdown rooms. I can do it in the parking lot of IKEA. Oh man. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it, Lola? Felicity. They're 5-star bed bugs. That shit was hilarious. Oh man. Oh, what am I going to do this fine Sunday? Should I make a video for tomorrow? Should I paint? Should I just sit my ass on the couch and watch TV? Maybe I could go outside and sit on the porch for a little bit, since it's like 70 degrees out in the midst of winter. I still can't believe this shit. That's craziness. Yeah, he is out of coffee. Yeah, Chef saying it does get the comment of the day. That is definitely the comment of the day. Best comment of Soft Ranch Sunday: 5-star bed bugs. All right, Miss Southern Belle. If I were a bed bug, I'd stay at Trump Hotel. That's it. Oh, only the best. If I was a bed bug, that's right, I would too. All right, Lola, now you're pushing it. Lola says I should paint on the front porch and film it. So there you go. I'm doing it all. I will go play in the shed if you go sit outside and paint. Where will you go? Something like ETW's 8 states and 8 days. No, where would I go? I would just wherever. I don't know. So many places. And get a tan, yeah. The wife likes Florida, so we would probably go down to Florida. Plus, I have quite a few friends that live down in Florida to visit and hang out with. I can mooch stock, pull in their driveways, shit like that too. And just anywhere, out and about, travel around. Nowhere in particular. That's what we used to do, just kind of like point in some direction and go. And as we were driving, go, where do we want to go? Or literally, we did see a sign one time that said there was a glass blowing place. So we just took the exit, went, found it, spent a couple hours there. Real cool shit. That's, just stuff like that. It's been raining for days here. Everyone who has sun might feel better if they go outside for a while. Yeah. Well, it's not like sunny out. It was raining. It's not rain. Well, I don't know. I'm locked in this little room. I don't know what the hell it's doing actually right now. But when I was getting my coffee, it wasn't raining. Everything was drying up from the rain last night. But I know it was still really warm because the heat was set at 65 and it said it was 68. So in that house. So it's probably still very, very warm outside. Dollywood. Possibly. Probably wouldn't go to, well, some, but probably wouldn't go to many of the, big touristy spots. We also like Savannah. We like Savannah, Georgia. Had a blast there. Love that place. And could probably go back a dozen times and still see new stuff. Lots to see and lots to do. I just love it there. Except it's so damn hot. But yeah, Savannah. We stopped there. We actually spent 4th of July in Savannah one year. On our way down to Florida, we spent, I think it was like 2 or 3 days, 3 days maybe, in Savannah on our way down to Florida. Yeah, I love glass blowing stuff. I think it's so interesting. I love that stuff. always fun. I like anything that people show their craft, you know, glass blowing, painting, whatever it may be. Coolest thing you saw in Savannah? Used to follow water towers. There's always a bar if there's a water tower. Coolest thing? Oh man, I don't know. Just the whole area, the whole vibe. I guess I saw a little tiny, pirate shack with little secret tunnely room things. River Street's cool. All the little shops and bars and restaurants right along River Street is really nice. That big giant fountain. Just the whole way it is, the whole layout where it's, I mean, the houses are amazing. Some of the buildings and the houses are so cool. And it's all in little square grids. And each little neighborhood, they kind of take care of that little square. And each little square has a spot in the center with a statue of somebody, one of those ones that must be ripped down because they're offensive. But anyway, there's a statue in there, and each little square is taken care of by that little square of the community, that little neighborhood, as far as the flowers and the grass and this and that. And it's really cool. It's interesting. And again, the houses are amazing. The building, just the architecture. Of course, there's the famous bench. Life is like a box of chocolates. That's there. And there's just so much to see, so much little things. It's a really cool, interesting place. Really cool, interesting place for sure. The church where Martin Luther King he didn't give the speech, he practiced his speech, his I Had a Dream speech there. There's another church that was a big thing for the Underground Railroad. I mean, there's just so much history, so much stuff to see. I could go on and on and on. It is just, it's an amazing place. It's a really cool place. That's why I say every time you go back, you can go, because you walk by something and go, oh man, that's cool. But you go see something else and you can go back the next day and go to that place and then see something else. And it's an awesome place. We both enjoy it. Me and the missus both enjoy it. Williamstown Tower City drive-through could be interesting for those never there. Any statues of Eric? One of the few places that wasn't burned to the ground. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of history there. A lot of stuff. Very cool place. And there's a lot of cool things right here in the state, in our state. Always wanted to go there, birthplace of Girl Scouts. Yeah. But yeah, here, I mean, just to go up to Erie, PA, right along the lake, around the Pittsburgh area, there's all kinds of stuff around Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh itself, downtown Pittsburgh, is really cool with all the bridges and everything, the Three Rivers, and really cool spot. We have the Zippo factory is here. Been there. Really cool spot. Nice in the middle of, it really is in the middle of the mountains and woods, but that's a cool place to go. We have a Frank Lloyd Wright house here, not too far from Pittsburgh, outside of Pittsburgh. Falling water. It's actually a house built on a waterfall. The waterfall kind of runs through it. Really neat. We have a lot of little towns, really cool little quaint towns. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. We have a big shoe. It's a house shaped like a shoe. Of course, we got Hershey that's right up the road from me. But yeah, just here, we could just travel around Pennsylvania for a long time and see all kinds of stuff. BB, do you know where Hellerton is in PA. No, I do not. I do not, Leanne. I'd have to look that up. I'm not familiar with that. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's lots of stuff right here. And I'd love to go up north, up into, Maine and all that stuff. Spend time there. And Kentucky. I always liked Kentucky. I thought Kentucky was a nice state. The nice rolling hills and all the horse farms and stuff. Son lived in Pittsburgh. New Paris, PA. Nope, don't know where that is either. PA is a fun state to travel through. Yeah, if you go out west and you're like in the flat and everything, and you come and when you get back to the east and you start seeing things, New York and Pennsylvania and all that, you're like, oh, it is really pretty here. Especially, even New York, you go up into Adirondack Mountains and stuff. My great-grandfather established that town. Oh, yeah? That's cool. I believe Traveling Elvis has been there because he talked a lot about the Hershey Highway. James. Oh, shit, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. James made me laugh, and I forgot what I was going to say. Shit. Oh, yeah. Going to Lollapalooza, traveling to Tennessee forever. North to south takes like 10 minutes. But yeah, from going from east to west to Tennessee, man, it takes forever. But anyway, that would be a place I'd want to go back and stop at, Nashville and some of the other places in Tennessee that we went through would be fun to do. But yeah, it's just, really not have a plan. Not too much you want to see. I just want to go to, like if someone came here and said, what's something to see? I wouldn't say, well, let's go to Hershey Park. I'd say, you got to check out this little town up here. It's stuff like that I would want to do. Go see those little weird towns. And ask the people, where do you go when you want to go eat? What's the best place to get a, barbecue or something? Not the chain restaurants, not the big one. No. Where's that dude that makes the best shit, And go do stuff like that. That's what I would want to do. And then, go see some of the normal stuff that everybody see, the Grand Canyon and all that. Go see some redwoods and then get out of California real quick. Not a big fan of California. Oh. I live near a weird little town or tent. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of strange places. It's just the thing around here is everything's windy and hills and up and down and windy and low bridges and old roads. So RVing around here isn't really good because you have to stay on the highways. Once you get off the highway, you can't really go a whole lot because there's old bridges that are, weight restricted, or there's low bridges that you can't get under, old little tiny windy roads and all that shit. So that's where living in a van or something would be coming in handy, but you're not class A-ing it or even class C-ing it a lot of places around here because you're just not going to go. Like I said, you can go in the highway everywhere, but you're not going to. Once you get off the highway, you can drive around a little bit, but you're not going too many places. You love Tennessee, Gypsy Lee? It was a cool place to drive to. Looked like a lot of interesting places to check out if you had the time to find out. I go all the way back to him. We're really pissed the gated communities off. Let's do it. All right, gang. I've been on here way too long, rambling and yakking about nothing. But, yeah, I thought I'd just get on, talk a little bit, hang out with you guys on this fine Sunday. Tennessee was a good place to be born. I should know. All right, gang. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Start my day. I'm out of coffee. Starting to get a little bit hungry. I might have to go down and find something to eat. So, as usual, may all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meatloaf. Blind viewers are awesome. I should know, because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out.